Trina loved to say that everybody's beneath her, but she's beneath most of the females in our hip hop game. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty, and I'm here to give y'all this review on Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, The Reunion, Part 2, the final part of this reunion, and I'm glad this shit is over. Okay, so let's just get right on into it. So we pick up where we left off with Trina and Nicki Natural. Trina doing the most, trying to get to Nicki Natural, knowing that ain't nobody gonna let her get to Nicki Natural, and she's just like, I'm ready to go. I'm out of here. I'm ready to fucking go. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all can film this shit by your motherfucking self. I'm done. All of this other stuff. Like, she feels like she's so fucking important that we need her on this fucking show. Bitch, you don't do that much on this motherfucker to begin with, okay? So ain't nobody really gonna miss your presence when you fucking gone. So if you want to leave, get the fuck on. I'm sick of Trina and this attitude that she got. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. I'm sick of her and this attitude. She act like she fucking Missy Elliott or Queen Latifah or something. Like, girl, you are not even up here. You not, like, girl, go somewhere and sit down. Then for you to go the fuck off on Kendall talking about you are not gonna let no bitch disrespect me, and that you was flawed for that, you was foul for that, and blah 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 blah. Girl, who the fuck you think you are? Like, can't nobody have nothing to say about you. Like, these bitches on this show give you way too much. They give you too fucking much, okay? Because Trina, you ain't no fucking body, okay? You not who the fuck you think you are. For a bitch that's beneath me, you always saying somebody beneath you, bitch. You always saying somebody beneath you, like you have had this major career. Girl, you ain't had nothing but moderate success. Your highest charting song was Here We Go. That was the biggest song you had. Not now another song you ever had was that huge. The rest of your songs were only hits down here. And I can appreciate you for that. I got your albums, Trina. But you need to be a little bit more fucking humble, bitch. You're not that goddamn important to the rap game. When we talk about females, we don't never talk about you. We never talk about you. Nobody ever mentions you as a fucking inspiration. And these bitches on the show can boost your head up and act like you big and you this and that and you a legend and all this other stuff, but you are not that fucking important. Stop acting like you are. Like, when Trina talk about people and talk about how people is beneath her, you would think that she's had 3 #1 hits, a Grammy Award, an Oscar, and every goddamn thing else. This bitch ain't had none of that. She's a southern rapper that's had not mediocre, I'm not going to do her like that, that's had moderate fucking success. You are not that relevant, okay? Because if you were, you would not be on this show, okay? So stop constantly throwing out the word or the phrase beneath me, or you work under me, you're beneath me, you always will be. Like, you love telling people that they're beneath you, like you're God and they're trash. Like, bitch, have a fucking seat. I'm sick of your motherfucker. I'm sick of that attitude. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. I'm sick of that fucking attitude. Like, Trina really be turning me off when she be acting like that. Then for her to come at Kendall like that when he wasn't doing nothing but his job. He didn't let nobody do shit. At the end of the day, everybody got something to say. Just because you're Trina, that don't mean that a motherfucker can't do their fucking job. He was doing his job, and if you don't fucking like it, get the fuck off the show, bitch. Now, they asked Sukihana how she feels about it. She was like, I feel like Trina got every right to feel the way she do. And then Chameleon was like, because she's a legend. Y'all kill me with that. Y'all kill me with that. Now, mind you, Nicki probably was out of line for calling Trina and Trick the king and queen crabs of Miami. But at the end of the day, Trina ain't got no right to be coming at people like that. I don't give a fuck what she does. At the end of the day, she ain't nobody beneath nobody. Okay? Nobody. I don't like that term. I hate when people do that. I hate when people don't be humble and always want to say, because somebody don't have as much success as you, they're beneath you. No, bitch. Because at the end of the day, you can have more success than me, but more people probably like me than they like you. And it's because of that fucking grand ass attitude. So at the end of the day, I can't fuck with that. I don't care if she's a legend. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, she do too much with this fucking attitude, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Trina acting like she's so fucking grand. You're not, bitch, because if you were, you wouldn't be on this fucking show. Period. I'm sick of her. Then Shay and Suki get into it, and Shay talking about, I rock with Nikki, but I don't feel the need to be getting in everybody else's business. But you get in MJ business all the time. So what the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Like, Shay, stop. You just know who the fuck to try. You don't want to say nothing to Trina because you and her already had worse, and you scared of her. That's the problem. All y'all scared of her. And that's just the bullshit I be talking about. But fuck all that. We're going to get into this Babs tour and how they had to perform for the white folks. And, you know, I see it for Suki, Hoodbrat, and Chameleon. I think Chameleon needs to be bumped up to a main cast member. But other than that, these three were the breakout stars of the show. I want to see them make it, especially Hoodbrat, because I love her song. Buy me y'all, please. Ice me y'all, please. Take a big shopping and catch me out, please. That's one of my morning jams when I go to work. So I like Hoodbrat, and I like what she's bringing. I didn't like Suki on at first, but I see different dynamics of her, and I want to see more. And Chameleon is like, I love her chill-ass personality. And we talk about the N-word. And it's always going to be a touchy-ass subject. It's always going to be that. It's always going to be who can say it and who can't. I feel like this. A lot of us need to stop saying it. But at the same time, it's kind of like this. Like, if you're going to say nigga in your music, and you want white people to buy your music, but they in a crowd saying nigga, you ain't gonna like that. So you might need to be mindful of what you're talking about. Like, the whole conversation was a good conversation. It needs to be had. It's like a double-edged sword. Like, the word is negative, but we take it and make it into something else. It's kind of like how women, they don't like to be called a bitch by a man, but they can call each other bitches all day. But if I call you a bitch, then I'm misogynistic. How? I'm just calling you what you call yourself. So it's like a double-edged sword with a lot of this shit. Briscoe, he talking about how he want to be with Shella, and all along he out here fucking Chameleon. Chameleon done missed her period, so she thinks she might be fucking pregnant. So that means this nigga done got out of jail and got all the fresh pussy he can get, and now he about to get a fresh child, maybe. I don't know. Not only was he talking to Chameleon, but he talked to motherfucking Tip too. I'm like, so you made all that noise about how you want your family back, but you out here fucking these bras already. Like, Briscoe, stop. You a typical ass nigga. You need to stop this shit. But I'm glad that Shella did not take it out on the women. That goes to show you what type of woman she is. She directed all her anger at the man like she should. And Briscoe wasn't taking it seriously at all. Now, do I believe that Shella gonna take his ass back? Yes, child. She gonna take his ass back, and we all know that she is. We talk about Trick Daddy's health, and Trick don't mean to do good by himself. You know, like, some people are just too stubborn for their own good. He don't give a fuck about that. He don't want to take that medicine. He don't want to do nothing that he's supposed to do, and I feel like he needs to. If he really cares about these people in his life, then he need to try to do better by the medicine and do better by his health. That's really what it is. Hoodbrat, she's really trying to make it work for her nieces and nephews. She really is, and she's just trying to make them proud and just go get it for them, and I can respect their struggle. Is Suki the breakout star? She is. I hate to say it, but she kind of is. Like, she made this show what it was this season, and, you know, at this point, Trina, if Trina want to leave, bye. We got Suki here. We don't need your ass. So, yes, child. But I would love that they added Geisha 305. Like, I love me some Geisha 305, baby. She should have been on season 1, okay? Like, if y'all tune into Geisha's videos, make sure y'all let her know that I love her and that I send her over there to y'all. Because I love me some Geisha 305, baby. I watch all her shit, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the fuck she got to say about Love and Hip Hop Miami, because she be giving you the real tea, because she know these bitches personally, okay? So I love me some Geisha, okay? I love me some Geisha. I've been following Geisha since she came for Kaya on that Abolish diss track that she did towards Kaya about 3 years ago. So yeah, I'm loving Geisha. But they start talking about the dark skin topic and why she did the brunch that she did, and why was Nikki Natural not invited. Now, Nikki is cocky, she is, but one thing about her is that she's going to stand up for herself. She's not going to bow down to no motherfucking body, and I think that's what they can't take about her. She sits there unbothered, classy, crossing her legs. She don't be giving a fuck, and, you know, I just feel like it's easier to pick on her than anything. Is it hard for Tip to be Suki's manager? No, it ain't hard for her. It's not hard for her at all, but I see that Tip is trying to mature and do things better for herself. So, you know, I was giving her a hard time about trying to be somebody's manager, but I see that it's really not that hard. She's trying to do better, and I can give her that. But, y'all, I know it just feels like I ran through both these videos, but these episodes just didn't do it for me. Like, they just didn't at all. But that's it, y'all. That's my review, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.